Hi, this video is about something that I feel very passionate about, and I call it I2, and I write it like that. And I2 is something that I think once you get an understanding of, it will make a big difference to you. I2 for me is initial inertia. So what's that? Well, that's what happens when you start to form a new habit, or you take a new action, or you do something that's outside your comfort zone. You've got to overcome initial inertia. And I learned a great technique from a guy called Dr. Tom Barrett recently, and that makes a big difference to me in helping me do this. And he refers to this as a CMD. Now, CMD is critical moment of decision. So you're thinking in the concept of the habit you're trying to form. If you think about CMD, is the first thing to think is that you're being tested. Your brain is testing you when you're in a CMD. You're in these things all the time. Let's use an example. Let's say you're going to start running and you decide Monday morning is the day you're going to start running. Well, when it's in the morning, let's say it's 6 o'clock and it's dark, what happens is your mind connects all the bad things that could happen during that particular run. So what happens is you start to connect all feeling to the activity of running, whatever that activity might be. So you connect to the activity. You may be thinking it's going to be cold, it's going to be wet, that rain is lashing the window, the wind's howling outside, I'm going to be uncomfortable. So all your feeling goes to activity. But what the clever thing is to focus on the outcome. So when you're in a CMD, a critical moment of decision, the key is to reflex from activity to outcome. So you want to build a reflex here. So if I use me as an example, training for the long distance triathlon, going out for that early morning run, don't really want to do that. It's going to be cold, it's wet, I'm tired, I've got a busy day ahead. All that connection is to the activity. But what I did was I realized I'm in a CMD. I realized that I am being tested and I've got to overcome initial inertia. So I've reflexed straight to outcome. What was the outcome? Well, the outcome was finishing another one of those ultra-distance triathlons in under 12 and a half hours on the 14th of July, 2014. That was the outcome. So once I focused on that, that got me outside. Because here's the thing. When you start this activity, and it could be anything, but let's take running. When you start, the rain outside that was hounding on the window, it's just a light drizzle. The wind that was really strong, sounding a gale, is a light breeze. We sometimes make the activity worse. We amplify it, which prevents us from taking action. So what I want you to think about now is forming the habit. You're going to build a new one. As we said, every 90 days. The key here is to focus not on the activity, but on the outcome, and build a reflex to go to the outcome. Realize you're in a critical moment of decision. And once you start, you overcome initial inertia. Then when you get going, it's never as bad as what you think. Then you get into the flow, and then you start making progress. So the outcome of this video is to realize that CMD is happening all the time, and some of the things, it might be a one-to-one with a member of staff, it could be doing a floor walk, it could be phoning a customer back, doing a budget, it could be going from a run. There's a lot of things it could be. Don't connect to activity, connect to outcome, focus on the outcome, you'll overcome initial inertia, and you'll begin to make progress and get momentum on side. That's what it takes to be the very best version of you.